Folks, welcome to a very special AEW New Japan present Forbidden Door. This show happened live from London in the O2 Arena. You guys have Derek to thank for this review.
Hey!
Derek was like, we're not going to be doing one next month because we're going to All Out. That one, we'll see if we can do a vlog. If it doesn't happen, we're going to blame Derek because he's supposed to record all this stuff for us. So we'll see.
I got the camera. I just got to get the chest strap.
Here we go. We don't. All we need is the camera. You could attach it to your hat, whatever you want. I don't care. All that.
The head strap? Nah, bro.
What you gonna do? Play. But most definitely, man. Very happy with what we're doing here and what's going on here. So if you guys would like, and if you will, let's knock out all of the easy stuff here in the beginning. I know people are coming in. I said I was going to start later, but it happened this way for a reason, folks. So do us a favor, man. If you want to support everything pro wrestling, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as soon as you can down below, man. It greatly helps us telling people about the stream, gets more people interested, more people involved, and that's the easiest way to help support us. We do have a merch store on TeePublic. Make sure you guys go and check that out. I'm gonna have some new designs coming soon, like very soon. So stay locked in for that with us. Gonna get you guys right for the remainder of the year with some new designs. I'm trying to think, man. Is there anything else that we have missed or done?
Well, not that I could think of. I think we're pretty square right now.
Deanna, look at Deanna. Don't blame Derek. Deanna, no. It's 90% of the time it's Derek's fault.
Deanna, love you, baby girl.
No, you have to know it's Derek's fault for sure. Like for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But if you guys haven't, man, give this a retweet. Send us, I don't know, share this, give it to somebody. I don't know. Tell a friend. Tell me. Tell someone.
Tell your granny.
Yeah, tell Granny to come watch it. Whoever.
Somebody. Come on.
Let's get into this Forbidden Door show, man, because we know that tonight there's also an NXT show, so we're going to be trying to watch that too, because everything pro wrestling, the world of pro wrestling, never, ever stops.
Never.
Ever. So Forbidden Door, man, a lot of people would ask questions on like, well, what is this show? What did they do here? Normally we get more interaction from New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW, but we didn't have as much this year. I've said it once, I've said it multiple times when it comes to this show. You had to take into account that New Japan just ran the G1. You had to move things around because of not being able to go to London for All In, and you just had to switch things up, right? And I think that's a breath of fresh air. So that is a good thing, I think, for AEW as well. I know some people are going to be like, oh, no, why? Why are we doing it this way? I think it's wise to do it this way.
Sometimes you don't have that option to keep it consistent all the time. Sometimes you have unforeseen situations that happen, and you got to make the best of that situation to make a show.
Yeah. And that's where they're at this point. Like, you have to make some moves, try to do something here and make it happen. And that's what they did. All right. Stardom had a tournament going on too. They had the Grand Prix going on. I almost messed that up. Grand Prix going on. And what are you going to do?
Apples and oranges.
Right?
Apples and oranges.
Right? I'm just talking in general, on social media and stuff like that. Deanna E, XG Dub, Quills, thank you, man. Appreciate you guys for being in here, man.
That's why I love Deanna.
Yeah. Not his fault. You can't hold him responsible. He's a busy man with all of his sports. Yo, chill. I just watched Derek not be busy for mad long. we can't say this, Deanna. As he's that's a truthful laugh right there. All right, that's the second time I caught Derek capping today. Derek tried to act like he wasn't a picky eater earlier, and I was like, nah, bro. You lying. But I appreciate everyone who is in here, man. T-Ferg, man, what's good, man? Enjoyed the PPV. They need to do early starts like this if they're going to be 6 hours long. This wasn't, though, right? I mean, started at 1. So yeah, you're about 5, 4.5. I'd say they did.
Yeah,
not mad at it.
It breezed through pretty well.
For sure, man. Matt Lopez, man, what's good, man? He said, awesome show. Hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good Sunday. Yes, I'm trying to read everyone's comments here. XG Dub said, what's up earlier? I don't want to discount you. Quill said, what's up, y'all? Your boy, Sir Quills, is here to join my 2 favorite bros, Brother Conrad, Brother Derek, for AEW New Japan Forbidden Door review. Let's get into it. Hashtag Trash Dookie. Hashtag Doodoo Butter.
Trash Dookie.
For sure, man. This didn't feel a long pay-per-view. I thought by the halfway point, I was like, yo, it's only been this long, and I thought they were moving. But I think that Texas one messed us up, man, because that was a long show, but it was good.
Texas did feel super long.
Yeah, but I can appreciate when they go shorter too. So you know what? Not mad at it. Not mad at all.
Make it happen.
Let's get into this, man. We had 0 hour. We got false advertisement here. Danielson was not on the 0 hour. He just wasn't there. They were like, nah, not right now, homie. So that's okay. We can accept that. So we had Renee, RJ City, and good old Double J.
Jeff Jarrett.
That's JEFF. No, let me stop. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett was there. And they hosted the show. I mean, I don't know. What do you want from this? Like that they're gonna do what they do. It started at 11:30, and they went in. We got a lineup of matches yesterday. This all happened on Collision. Nothing happens on Collision. Yeah, bullshiggity. They were in there and they booked a bunch of matches, and we're gonna go through all of them and in relatively quick fashion. Because Derek, you didn't get to see the 0 hour, really, right?
I kind of listened to it. I didn't really get a chance to fully see it.
You lying. All right, so for Forbidden Door, man, 0 hour, we start off things with an all-star 8-man tag. We came in, we had the team of Crew teaming up with Hechicero and Josh Alexander, taking on the Paragon with Yuya Uemura and El Desperado. Despy was in this one before he eventually went over to commentary for on the Japanese commentary table that they had tonight, right. Which I loved. Really good, man. Too long for the gray hairs. Nah, chill. It was I don't have a problem watching wrestling. I try to speak for like the common person. They might be like, oh, that was kind of long. Okay, I understand. If it's not your thing and it's gonna be harder for you to get into it. Yuya Uemura hit a great pinfall on Leo Rush. He had the arms trapped. It was like the old Al Snow when he used to grab your arms and headbutt you, but he did a bridge off of it. Gets the win with the pinfall. Afterwards, the heels attack, and here comes Ishii. Archer's out there with him. Archer and Ishii get into it face to face, and good old suplex. Maybe it was supposed to be a brain buster. It doesn't matter. Ishii hit it. Back off, buddy.
Right.
So really cool, man. And then the conglomeration looked like they were trying to. I feel like they're trying to welcome Roderick Strong in, Derek, but they're like, Roderick's like, nah, me and Kyle are good. We're over here.
Yeah. So, it's
he'll join eventually. I think.
Yeah, he'll join in. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
There's some reruns of Matlock y'all can watch instead. Fun 8-man. Common person can go watch Heat Wave. He said, "Yo, come on. We gotta have open arms. All right, with arms wide open." Yeah. I wish you could have zoomed in on Derek right there when he did that. Let's go into the next one. It was fine. They did what they had to. Yo, this match left me wanting more here. Now, Michael Oku from Rev Pro, if you don't know, bad boy. They say the future like Will Ospreay, Ricochet, all that.
That sounds good.
Very good. And then Jet Speed's on the other side, Ricochet and GOA on the other side for a trios match. Derek, I know you don't like trios, man, but I'm telling you this. Jet Speed, I'm trying to figure out what works for them. The in-sync moves work, where they do stuff like on the opposite side or the double drop kicks and stuff. But then the Hurricane Rana into the power bomb, bro. People are really feeling that. Like Kevin Knight doing it in the speedball. They hit the power bomb, go for the pin. Really good things. Derek's feeling Ricochet and the homies in their little, I don't know what this weird drip is where you wear like business clothes but no shirt underneath.
Listen, it would be even
where your clothes at?
We close that.
They went out there and did that. Ricochet gets the win for his team he raked Oku's eyes when the ref was distracted, and Khan jumped in and held him for a spirit gun. Ricochet gets the win for his team. Ta-da!
You know what? I'm not gonna say that I don't like trios. But this is a good group for Ricochet to have. These three meld very well together.
Yeah, it helps that Ricochet has someone who can back up his bitch assness.
Yeah.
So it works. And I mean as the character, Ricochet. He's done a fabulous job with this character, turning it around. And it was weird to see him like on the 0 hour, but you know what? I thought that it was well done and still crushed it.
Yeah.
No complaints from me, at least. Then we get an interview here. Oh, yeah. Oku, that pounce. They dumped Michael Oku over the top of the ring, bro, and did a flip. No one caught. Like, just mat. Eat the mat, bro. Just, ugh. And he had a tremendous frog splash, too. Like I said, I need Michael Oku versus Ricochet, and I want to see Jet Speed versus GOA. Like, those should be, like, collision main events or something that you guys want to do. Do it. Ricochet and Michael Oku might be a pay-per-view one, though. Like, an opener. Like, let it happen, man.
I would be welcome with open arms for that one.
Look at this. He said, "I'm not Steve Perry, Journey, or Scott Stapp from Arms #Arms Closed." Yo, man is mean. Doug, what's good, man? Was gonna read the results, but decided to check out the review instead. We got you, man. We're on the 0 hour stuff still again. Yo, my guy, JM TSDN says AEW wins again. Appreciate you, man. What's good, bro?
Mm-hmm.
What's good? Welcome in, man. Everybody's welcome in here.
Yes.
CE, yes. Arms wide open, man. That's the point of this review. Stop there. Let's go here. Don Callis runs down Swerve and Prince Nana. Then he tells Hiromu that Kyle Fletcher will crush him tonight. It felt like an old 80s promo. Like he's running through, this is who's on the card still for my guys, and we will dominate tonight. And we're going to get more into the Don Callis family throughout this review. Next up, we had a all-star 8-woman tag. We had the Triangle Madness and Megan Bayne taking on Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, Harley Cameron, and Queen Aminata. Ooh, perfect. Yo, chill. This was an all right match, man. Megan Bayne eventually did get the win for her team. They have kept her strong. Megan Bayne ends up pinning Harley Cameron for the victory here. Not mad at it. We still have the story going with Statlander and Willow Nightingale, and Queen Aminata and Thekla got beef, and it's still on site, I guess, when it happens with them. I am digging this. I feel like this feud is not done with all of these women, and I think something has to be done in the future.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping, you've heard me say it for years and years and years, if you follow my AEW stuff, we need to get ourselves a women's blood and guts. Yes. This might be the opportunity to do it again.
It definitely is the opportunity to do so. You know what I would like to see, though? We got the men who have the factions and everything. Let's see a woman's faction, bro. Like
the Triangle Madness is a faction.
I know, but I feel like that's the only one.
Well, they're building up.
I need more.
Well, I think the tag division's coming, so you might have to pump your brakes on that and let them build up like tag teams. And I think it's needed for like the lower half of the division. Basically, right now where we're at is you got the Toni Storm world title feud, you got Mercedes with the TBS title, and then after that you got a bunch of people in there, and you're trying to find stuff for them to do. Right. Those women's tag titles could help.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
10 stars, no notes. What up, Jesse? Pro Wrestler Shoot in the house, man. Make sure you guys show some love to the homie Jesse, man. He was just live on Twitch as well. Women's Cooked, yeah. I learned the name of Queen Aminata's move, Chocolate Kisses.
That's what it's called?
Mm-hmm. When when she grabs you with the head and ass to face, one of those.
I respect it.
D Rich, I really like Alex Windsor narrating the packet. Yeah.
That was really good.
Look at D Rich. He out here giving out the secrets. What's good, brother? Willow in the interview this week advocating for women's blood and guts. I think it's time.
It should happen. It definitely should happen.
Thank you, Mr. Tony Khan, for saving professional wrestling.
Yes.
It felt like that many years ago. We go backstage. The Young Bucks are yelling at the production team to team member. It needs to make everything right, make sure that their videos play right, music is right. And they wanted a bag full of glass thumbtacks and any dangerous stuff that they could find, barbed wire, put it in the bag so we can use it tonight.
We want it all.
We then get Tony Khan to come out to announce the attendance. They're going to announce this multiple times tonight. Stop. The reason they do this, you got to watch live if you guys have no idea what Derek's doing. But YouTube, check us out, EPW show. And then, we're also on all audio platforms, Spotify,
I have
YouTube.
to make that a shirt, bro.
What? The hands?
Yeah.
No. You make it a shirt so then we can put it up. Gotcha. Let me see here. I lost my train of thought. Oh, they were talking about that attendance, man. That attendance is huge. It's like 18K plus. They set some record for attendance. I'm cool with attendance. People talk about attendance figures. I don't want to hear about your gates. I don't care how much money you made off of people.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This how many people are there? Great. I mean, I'm kind of desensitized to it at this point, where I'm like, yeah, whatever. But Dr. Martha Hart came out there with Oj, and they kind of just said hello. I think it was just a reminder that the Owen Hart Foundation exists. They do good things for people, and I thought it was really nice for Toni to have them come out and just say a few words and just be part of wrestling again.
Yeah. Oh no. You know what? Just to have them still there, being a part of everything, and I want to say probably like comfortable with how everything is going.
He said, Derek, you like that old SmackDown intro from 03?
Yeah.
Yo, it's my life. It's my time. My rights. My rhyme. And then after that, we get to the main part here. We haven't gotten to the main part of the show. It's for the trios titles, 0 Hour. We have Bullet Club War Dogs taking on the Ops. We know how this goes, man. Connors and Shibata, teacher-student dynamic. Shibata's putting hands on that student. And then Muscle Buster to Robbie X. GG, my guy. Ops win. They weren't dropping those trios titles because it wasn't time for that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet at all. And then we get into the main card here for Forbidden Door. And I'm going to echo something that D-Rich just said. The O2 crowd was great tonight. Raw is in Birmingham, England tomorrow at 3 p.m. Nice. Wrestling all over the place, man. Deanna said, don't worry. WWE will double the attendance for that building. Just kidding. We'll see. Well, not with them ticket prices, I don't think. Owen Hart's son looks just like him. Yeah, Oj is definitely an image of Owen every time I see him. Don't think there's a bad match on the card, even 0 Hour. No, I agree, Jesse. They really delivered tonight on just quality, for sure. Maybe they asked Martha about Darby a few weeks ago and worked out this segment. Maybe, I don't know. Could be, but they always, like I said, they always figure out a way to deliver. Here's the whole card that we had presented for us. They had a new lineup for this. Some of the matches have changed since me, Hubs, and Derek all did our predictions together. Make sure you guys go show Hubs some love, man. I'm going to have his link popping up in here right now. We're going to be live tomorrow, and we're going to get Hubs' thoughts on Forbidden Door. So make sure you guys are tuned in. If Hubs pops in here and he says drop the link, I'll drop the link for him as well to just join in and talk some wrestling with us. Brian Danielson is now on commentary tonight. So you lied in 0 Hour. You gave him to us here, but I can't be mad. It was a makeup. Our opening contest. You think you know him, Derek. The rated R superstar. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage taking on. You thought this was the original match, but we found out Nick Wayne hurt his foot. So voila. Insert Luchasaurus is back, or excuse me, Killswitch, and Kip Sabian. So here we are with Mother Wayne. I think they're going to be called the Matriarchy from now on.
I respect it. I like it.
Yeah, Kip Sabian looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
So,
aka Peter Vincent.
I really want Derek to go back and see the beginning of this, though. I thought Kip Sabian did very well in this match, and I think he showed like why is he a part of this team. He is that guy as on the team. It's like you're not going to get the wins, but you're here. You're a solid worker. You could do the work. So he did good.
So in defense, when he says this, is because I am very, very, very harsh on Kip Sabian. I don't like Kip. I haven't been a fan, and I don't know. Maybe when I go back and watch the beginning of this, maybe this will be a turnaround for him. But I still don't like him until further notice.
Right, and I hate that he is still called Killswitch. Kip was busted very badly. Yeah, he got his eye busted at some point in this match. Okay. The crowd was singing and everything. Yeah, dude, that's Derek. Those edge heads, they love singing for Copeland. I'm more of a Team Christian kind of guy. Derek knows, yeah. But Derek knows I've hated Edge ever since the whole Matt Hardy thing. I'm like, nah, man, you don't do that to your boy, man.
This is true, but I go with the wrestling part.
Yeah, I hear you. Remember that when he holds something against someone, yo.
That's true.
Jack Perry was the one who resurrected Luchasaurus. Do you think that was him in the video? Like they showed that?
Yeah, I do think it was.
What, Jack Perry's got elixirs in his basement. What's going on here, man?
I have a lot of disdain for him. So
Yo, stop.
I got a lot of disdain for him. So
Kip looked good here, but I agree with D. Two things can be right. That's fine. That's fine. Metalingus by Alter Bridge is one of my favorite themes. Yeah, it's a great theme, D Rich. Love the blood the hard way. Yeah. They did a lot of good stuff here. They were reunited as a tag team. The story of the match was really Killswitch and Kip couldn't get on the same page because he just came back and they haven't teamed up. So they're like random tags like, I'm getting in. No, get out. And then you had Copeland and Christian look like they never missed a beat.
Right.
Like, oh, I got you. Cool. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention when Christian came out, his Tron no longer says like father and all that stuff. It definitely just says a-hole. So if you see that, don't be surprised.
You know what I want Christian to have back one time, just once. I need that theme music.
Which one?
The last one that he had before he retired.
What the if you close your eyes,
yes,
did it. The guy version or the girl though? There's two. Where the guy sings it. Yeah, there's one. I like the one from like 0506 where it's got, I forgot what they're called, Waterproof Blonde. I like the one where the woman sings it. Sorry, this is what happens on podcasts. You just get into these little rants like this.
That's probably the one that I like.
I'm gonna, you know what? After this, I'll play them both for you.
I didn't know they had two. He had two.
Yeah, he had two, and I love his TNA theme too. Like the one he uses now, love it. Christian goes out there though, man, and he did his thing. They both were an all-black match, and Christian does the a-hole. They win with a pop-up spear combo. Like he popped him up and then hit him with the spear. Very well done. Very well done. They did have an awkward spot where Luchasaurus grabbed Kip and put him on his shoulders, but then like Copeland speared him off the top. I was like, why would he do that? But like I said, I think it went back into he had no regard for his partner. He didn't care. He's the monster.
Right. Yeah.
Probably. So they won. Love it. Now, I'm going to say this. When we're going to All Out Toronto. Make sure you guys are here. If the stuff's not recorded, blame Derek. We better get to see FTR and Copeland and Christian lock it up, bro.
Yes.
I can't wait, man.
We have to get that.
Does it need to have like title implications?
No.
I know people were thinking of that. All right, don't say it anymore because we still got to get to that match. No. But I hate the male version of the singer is so whiny. Yeah, I agree. Waterproof Blonde versus TNA Story of the Year. Yeah. For the first match, he said Adam Cope. Yeah, Cope is gone. They have stopped doing Cope, honestly, for it. So, and I like that. I appreciate Copeland more than calling him Cope.
Yeah. Cope just seems like
it was trying to be WWE without, like you're trying to get Edge back, but you can't.
Yeah,
it's gone, brother.
It's gone.
Moving on to the next match, we had the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher defending his championship against Hiromu Takahashi. If you don't know, Takahashi is a G from New Japan Pro Wrestling. He has been IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion multiple times, one of the best, truly. And I thought tonight in the ring, he delivered. I thought in this match, he showed that he's got skill. He's one of the best in New Japan, and I would like to see him get elevated over there and just, have him do a little bit more. But Kyle Fletcher's that boy in AEW right now. Like, I can't hold you. Like, this dude's a future main eventer.
He is. Kyle Fletcher has come a very long way in such a short amount of time, if that makes sense.
Bro, I was with Rob, and we would put on, like, the first All In the one day, and I forgot on the 0 hour, one of the matches was MJF and Adam Cole versus Aussie Open. Aussie Open was out there, and I was like, look at Fletcher now from where he is. And I was like, that's just crazy to me.
It is.
Insane.
It is. His whole persona has changed. Obviously, it has to. Because you can't be the same person for your whole career. If you are, then it's just kind of bland. But in such a short amount of time, he has elevated himself beyond expectations in my eyes.
Yeah. And Matt thought this match was awesome. I will fully agree with that. D Rich brings up a great point, and Derek knows You're gonna hear a lot. They might even say I'm kissing ass tonight. I do not care. I am making a prediction. I'm telling you guys, Walker Stewart is going to be that boy. He is going to get a bag when his services are free. He is fantastic. As long as he doesn't do something crazy, he doesn't tweet something crazy, there's not an X post, something wild comes out, you find out he's doing something heinous. Walker Stewart's getting the bag, bro. He's getting the bag. Like, to me, he could be one of the best commentators in the game, and he was fantastic here. That's my opinion on it, and I do think AEW will eventually get Walker Stewart.
You know what? I agree with you. I mean, it's going to take more time for me to fully buy into it, just because I don't know who he is. But I'm willing to give him that shot to see how good he's going to be.
I love it, man. I love it, and I'm loving everybody showering him with praise. This one, we were off to a good start, man, and honestly, I'm going to touch on the other stuff after this. Fletcher wins with a brain buster in this. I can't do words to tell you how good this was. It's a solid in-ring competitive wrestling contest. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, nothing more, nothing less.
You get a demerit for fantasy poaching. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you. Tony's going to offer that man the bag when his services are free. I didn't say he's going to do it now. I'm just saying when his services are free.
The time is coming.
Yo, chill. By the way, I want to credit AEW for something, because usually we take them to task. We know how much of a disaster, we've heard Hubs even talk about it, how much of a disaster that AEW Grand Slam show was. Well, guess what? They're doing it again. It's going to happen AEW Grand Slam Sydney, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, 2026. By the way, me and Derek just watched Love Hurts. Solid movie for where it's at. Like, for a BC movie, go watch that.
You know, it's something that you want to just throw on and just watch just to kill some time. It's a good movie for that.
I just remember it because it came out when Grand Slam happened last year. But
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's going to be happening here again. They have the arena all set up, great, and then they're staying an extra night, and they're going to do an AEW House Rules.
Okay.
Over here with the Brisbane Entertainment Center. So
Brisbane.
Let them rock, man. If you are into that, if you are in the area of Australia, I would recommend going to check out AEW.
Yeah, why not?
Keep them ticket prices reasonable and let them rock.
Yeah. You got the time? Go see it.
Word. Look at that, man. Very cool, man. I'm seeing just a bunch of good messages in here, man. I was about to be mad it's not in that tennis arena. It's the name of the show at this point. It's the name of the show. Grand Slam could be baseball. It could be this. It could be different for wrestling. You know? I don't know. I'm not too concerned with it. Like I said, I kind of just, some stuff I just throw it out like it's wrestling. Let's get to the four-way for the women's TBS championship. We have Mercedes Mone, Bozilla, Windsor, Alex Windsor, and Derek, your girl, Persephone. Yeah, that smile was devious. Mercedes is now 9 belts Mone. She actually just won another championship in Scotland, the Scotland's Discovery Wrestling Women's Championship. I heard so many people crying and bitching about it. I didn't know people were that invested in Scottish independent wrestling. Tell me more about your favorites over there. Cut it out. Like, stop this fake. That's fake outrage. Oh, she won another belt. Are you surprised? Like, I'm not. Like, yo, let Mercedes rock. I thought Mercedes' entrance here, she delivered. She looked like a star, big time star. Yes. She came out with the guards. I don't know what they call them over there. I should know that. Are they called the red jackets? I don't know what they call them. But the security guys with the jackets, they came out. Each of them had a belt. Mercedes had the TBS CEO. I'm doing the dance, ball head and all. Let Mercedes rock. She comes out there looking like a star with the NWO type of knee pads on and everything. I thought she looked great.
The King's Guard.
There you go. Thank you, Derek. This is what we pay Derek the big bucks for. Lots of like double team action. This one, people were teaming up, doing things. I saw a lot of people discover Bozilla.
Yes. From
this match. And Derek, you had some thoughts on Bozilla. We're not running through this move by move for the record. Because 4 ways and stuff, we can't.
No, yeah, it's way too much. But Bozilla is very, very impressive to me. Like, this is my first time actually seeing her wrestle, and I'm invested in this. I'm invested in her. Like, she's got some good skills for a tall woman.
Yeah,
a tall female wrestler.
She did great. I thought Alex Windsor really showed her worth. Like, to me, some people may have thought it was a fluke the first couple times she had some good matches. I'm just saying, people were like, I don't see the big deal. I'm like, no, I kind of see it. Alex Windsor's really good. And Persephone might be the most slept on one in this match because Persephone is fantastic, bro.
Yes. You know what? Her visual sell of losing the match was perfect. Like you could see the anguish in her face. Like, how did I lose? This should not be happening. Like, I could buy into that 100%. Even when I'm not being biased.
Yo, our dog's in the house. Jesus
De Leon.
What's good, Jesus? Bozilla got them Vader tapes, Derek. Yeah. I did see a lot of Vader stuff with her. Like, very good though. I thought she was impressive.
You know what? It's good to have that kind of stuff, but don't let her get too far into it. She's got to have her own identity.
Yes. Thank you, Rob, for the British Royal Guard.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel like I have to say it like once every like 4 to 6 years, and I'll never remember it though. Bozilla is definitely a star in the making. If you want to watch her, you can go to Stardom. That's the point of this show too. Like, go check out these other folks when they're in their other companies, man. And crazy, Bozilla is only 21. Thank you, D.
She's
Rich.
21?
Yep, young, super young. Remember, I told you she was a little green because she's new to it, but
damn,
there's lots of hope there. And Persephone, if you ever need someone to put like the Ring of Honor title on or a championship, Persephone would be my top choice. To let her run with it. She's fantastic.
Unbiased opinion.
Yeah, of course. I love Mercedes. They already know.
I'm speaking for me.
Yeah, he's lying. So we got a Tower of Doom spot. Derek thought it was unique. I get that they tried to do something different with it. I still hate Tower of Doom spots. I still hate the 9 count spots. You're going to hear more about that because it's always on these pay-per-views every time, like no matter what. Bozilla hit a second rope moonsault in this. Mercedes made a save for her belt. Persephone ends up getting Mercedes in the position for a Razor's Edge. She tosses her. I shouldn't say that in England. Let me catch myself here. She throws her up in the air, and Mercedes apologies to our international listeners. She catches her with a hurricanrana into like a pin, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero style. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Mercedes gets the win. I thought it was another fantastic win here.
It was, but you can see now the chink in the armor is starting to be.
She looked desperate in this match a lot of times.
It's starting to be exposed. Like she's riding high, but a lot's starting to happen.
Yo, E. Sorry, my apologies, everyone. Hopefully no one's near like their kids or something. But they don't know what we're talking about. It's an international phrasing that I got to work on here. First time seeing Persephone. Now I get why Derek likes her. Hey, yeah. Commentator said it was only her 3rd year in wrestling. Yep. It's time. It's Bozilla time. Yo, that was such a good theme, man. Don't get me started on Vader.
So sometimes you got to leave stuff alone, add stuff. Some things just need to.
Yo, Eve about to get us in trouble, bro. Moving on. Our next match is I'm going to use what Tony Khan used because I love the way he phrased this. The technical spectacle here. We had the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Nigel McGuinness, 2 of the best technical wrestlers of my time, I would say, arguably. At least my college years. Like, dude, these guys are fantastic. And Daniel Garcia is up there as well. Mixing it in with like the modern day technical wrestlers. These are some of the best. And Nigel taught people how to like do this. I think he brought it back like that William Regal, pure British wrestling. And I don't know. I love it. So if it's not your thing, you're not going to like this match, but I love the technical wrestling and putting people in holds and making it about the sport, you know?
Yeah. I am very big on technical wrestling. I love like the speed, the power, and all the flashy moves, but sometimes you just need that
gritty.
Yeah, you're like we gonna grind this out. You ain't about to beat me like you think you are, because it ain't happening. I need that sometimes, and that's what technical wrestling is for me. Me personally, when I see it, I'm like, you know what, I can be invested in this because to me, technical wrestling is unpredictable. You don't know what the move is going to be. You don't know what the lock is going to be. You don't know what the release is going to be. It's totally different. So I can buy into technical wrestling all day.
We get a video package with Nigel McGuinness and Johnny Saint, and they get into showing like the chess that is pro wrestling and why it matters. And shout out to D-Rich. He brought up something really good here, and I'm going to mention it. Great seeing Johnny Saint video package with Nigel McGuinness. Johnny Saint was in Chikara, the King of Trios tournament. Team Johnny Saint versus Team Uppercut, where it was Claudio Danielson and Dave Taylor. Absolutely. Fantastic.
Johnny Saint sounds like that should be a gangster.
He might have been, but we don't say that, though.
You seen Johnny?
Yes, and shout out to Rob. He put German wrestlers representing a Japanese company fighting an American for a title in London. Wrestling is beautiful, isn't it?
It most certainly is.
It is, Governor. It is. Yeah, Quills loved this match. Look at that, 9 out of 10. Technical wizardry at its finest here.
I mean, if we're talking wrestling, Quills, I may have to up you and go 10 out of 10, bro.
I love that they had Walker Stewart. I told you Walker Stewart was going to get a lot of praise on this show. Walker Stewart and Bryan Danielson in this, because Danielson is Nigel, one of his like top formidable like enemies in Ring of Honor. And then you also have Walker Stewart providing the call for New Japan, bringing you up to date with that. I thought it was really good. And they were the ones who kind of took over the match. Right commentary team for the right match. I like it.
Right.
Listen, Garcia was getting yelled at like a child in this. I don't know what he did. Like, ref's like, get off the ropes. What are you doing? Stop pushing the ropes. What are you doing? And I was like, man, Garcia can't do nothing right. So he was just getting an earful from the referee, but it made the officials matter. So I kind of like that.
Yeah. My only gripe.
Here we go.
My only gripe. What the hell was he wearing?
What you talking about, man?
Like that jacket and those pants.
We old, D. Let it go, man.
Nah,
let them rock, man.
Nah, bro. We can't rock out with that. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yo, D hating right now. All right. The pants were new too.
Stefan
Stiff needs to stop yelling at Daniel Garcia. He's gonna do what he's got to do. Make you do what you do, baby. It's all good. ZSJ he was resilient in this. He kicked out of a lot of stuff, but me and Derek were watching. Derek looked away for 1 second. We had to rewind it, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I got up to do something and Derek looked away, and then he was like, all we heard was 3. We heard Zack Sabre Jr.'s music. We're like, what happened? And then you go to look, he held him down, and it looked like Nigel was trying to kick out, but his shoulders were still down. I love the finish of this. And he had his legs over the top of his shoulders, and he had the pin. Yeah. GG. Game over.
The positioning is what got him that win, and it's different because you don't see a lot of people position themselves in that way to ensure themselves the win. So to see that happen, it's totally different. I like it
for sure. Bro was cheating. Let me guess your monitor because he went Buffalo Strong. I thought Danny was going to smack the ref when Stephen got in his face. He wasn't going to do jack. All right. Afterwards, we see beautiful sportsmanship. ZSJ bows to Nigel, probably just because of the respect that he has in the industry. And then we see a great shot of the crowd in the O2. Daniel Garcia gives Nigel like the auntie hug, like the jealous auntie, like, you're all right, whatever.
Right.
All right.
Get over it.
I still think we're going to get a heel turn from one of these two. When? I don't know. Probably relatively soon. But I think we're going to end up getting a Daniel Garcia, Nigel McGuinness match.
Has Danny been a heel?
Yeah. Garcia? Yeah, he came in 2.0. Remember, he started all that. He was facing Punk and Danielson. He won the title in Buffalo. Didn't you go to that show with us when he won?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I did. I don't know. I don't really consider that like a heel, though.
Yeah. Oh, D-Rich, we will definitely cover that for you. Make sure you come back and give us another listen or put us up on audio. 5-star reviews, please. We need them. I don't know who's sending me messages at this time.
Breaking news.
We cut backstage after that match, after they go through the attendance of 18K plus. Dude, Thekla and Queen Aminata are beefing again, bro. This is a constant problem. This is why you got to do the blood and guts, man, because the fights have not stopped. And here come Triangle Madness to break it up, and they start helping their good friend Thekla. And then Jamie Hayter comes out, bro. I hope this means Jamie Hayter's back, bro.
Yes.
I love me some Jamie Hayter.
Ooh.
Since Stardom. Like, shout out to JPQ, man. He put me on. That was one of my favorite people instantly. I was like, yo, I like Jamie Hayter.
Now, the question is, does she have personal history? Well, I won't say personal because it's not personal, but does she have history with Thekla?
Chill, Doug. They have a rivalry right now.
Okay.
So, wait, are you talking about Jamie Hayter?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna play into the Stardom stuff. They haven't yet, but they could. Jay says that they need to build up Hayter to beat Toni. I wouldn't be mad at it because Toni was the one who took the title from her. So right. You could go back to that as well. New Japan's ring announcer is awesome. Yeah, dude, I love the double announcing on this show. This is great. Hopefully that's something they can put back in the games. Yo, please tell these people make another Fight Forever game, please. For me, 2.0 were the heel jobbers for a while, like QT Marshall's group. Yeah.
I mean, they were, but I need like a real heel turn. Like, I didn't really consider them like.
He was hanging with Jericho.
But I felt like they were just like degenerates, bro.
Here you go. We're out on this note with him. What are you doing, Derek? Yeah, but it's good to have Jamie Hayter back. She was rocking, cool. I know she's still doing the whole like 70s thing. At least that's what the Trons look like. I'm more interested when Jamie makes that turn. I wouldn't mind her becoming a heel again.
No, either. I would buy into that.
Dang right, I would too. Let's get to the next match, man. This match was kind of shocking. You may hear me nitpick something at the end, but don't take it the wrong way. So we have the AEW World Tag Team Championship being defended in a three-way here. It was odd. There was no MVP out here. There have been rumors about the Hurt Syndicate MVP politicking and doing whatever they can to keep the belts. MVP's old school. I'm sure he doesn't give a damn what I think, what Derek thinks, or what any of us think. So I'm not even going to delve in on that any more than we already have. So Hurt Syndicate come out with the tag titles. FTR in here. We have the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito teaming with Brody King, known as Brodido. So they are making the champs feeling in this one. They jumped them early on. Like Brodido took one, and then the FTR took the other, and they were like, time to go to the woodshed. Right. Took them out back and had to lay the smack down on them.
I didn't give him a lip, boy.
Family Guy reference. It doesn't take long for Hurt Syndicate to get everything back in order, and now they're on the offense. Fans were cheering for Brody. They loved Brody and Lashley facing off. Like, these fans loved them a good hoss fight in this. And I was into it. Like, Lashley slammed him down at one point, and Brody no-sold it and got up, and he was like, ah. Yeah. Great. And fans bought into every spot of this, and I loved it. The fans were really feeling Big Bill, too. Let me mention Big Bill.
Yes.
Push Big Bill when he's over here, because people will definitely get behind him. Cash and Brody worked together to hit the Shatter Machine on Shelton. I couldn't complain about any of these teams. Big crash and burn on the floor. Then we get another one with a moonsault fallaway slam, AEW chance. Then we have two wrestlers show up in New Japan hoodies, Derek. They got the hoods up. I don't know if they're wearing shiesties. I don't know what they were rocking, bro. But they came out there. They started beating up the Hurt Syndicate. They had, like, weapons. I was like, what is happening right now? And I'm like, who is this? And everyone was probably like, oh, this is how they get out of losing. Don't matter. Like, whatever. We're at this point. Like, cool, whatever. They're brawling up the ramp. And then there's a third one that pops up. And I'm like, what is going on here? Then all of a sudden in the ring, we got a lot of shenanigans happening. During this, all right, so here's where I feel like it breaks down, Derek.
Yes.
You were trying to do too much shit in such a little amount of time. Like, you had a 3-pound bag and you put 5 pounds of shit in it. You did way too much. You can't do that. So what happened was they did the reveal. It was Ricochet and GOA who attacked them. We're going to get into that. Like, maybe this is based off of Ricochet getting yoked up and getting embarrassed by the Hurt Syndicate. And he was like, yo, this is payback time. You also have on the flip side, in the ring, there's a lot of action happening. And I don't know, bro. People are down. They're trying to get into spots, get into place. People are kicking out of, like, what was it? The frog splash or something? Yep. FTR kicked out of. You thought it was done. Then they do another move, and then it's like flip over, and he's supposed to land on them. Cash Lose ourselves here. Are we back? Are we good? I don't know what happened with the camera there. But yeah, we are good to go. If you guys are noticing anything, please let me know. Happy this. I called this for Brodido. Yes.
You know what? I'm happy for both of them. I mean, granted, Bandito had a title before, but seeing Brody get one finally is very nice to see. I wish it could have been with Buddy, but unforeseen circumstances happened, and you just got to kind of roll with it for right now.
I saw Hub's little troll tweet too. The best B wrestler who's barking is Brody King. All right. So we'll have to talk to him about that more tomorrow because we're going to run down this show, and then we got some preview shows coming up, and then we're probably going to talk Heatwave tonight as well. Hurt Syndicate, our heels getting taken out by the Gates of Agony, who are heels. What are we doing here? Quills, I think they're going to have to turn the Hurt Syndicate face because too many people love the theme. Here's the thing. Intern even asked me a question while this was happening. He was like, why is everyone singing that? And me and Derek were like, it's catchy. And we always get up and we hurt people. There's a dance, too, that Derek's doing with the feet. But if you've ever seen the guys with the long polos and the shorts, man, that's it. Bandito 2 belts. Yep. He's got it, man. Push Brody with Will and they could. They could. Brody, I think Brody's going to be on that list, and I think Bandito's on that list as well.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Buddy Matthews, man. Like we just talked about that. He's been out since that Grand Slam show, and I think he might have missed his chance here because that could have been his moment.
Right.
I hope TK does right by him though.
I think he will once he gets back. I think it's going to be a long run, but I think he will go about it the right way.
About it. Hopefully he is back in time for that. Yo, shut up, Derek. We get to our next match. It was for the AEW Unified Championship. Kazuchika Okada defending against Swerve Strickland. Big shout out to Swerve, man. He came out with the gear on, Derek. I'll let you reveal it from DC from the Superman movie.
What was it, Mr.
Terrific?
Mm-hmm.
He was rocking.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love the gear. Rocking the Mr. Terrific gear. Put more DC stuff in there. As DC gets more popular, I think the wrestlers are going to start rocking that stuff more.
You know what? It's not a bad idea. Like it's what are you going to say? You can't dress up like Mr. Terrific?
Why? Oh no, WBD wants it. They're like, yeah, brand synergy. But most people go to like Marvel stuff sometimes.
True.
Like,
yeah.
Let me be Spider-Man. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's always the cop out there.
It's a go-to, but I understand why like people would like that too. Like X-Men,
I'll take it, but get a little bit more DC in there.
Yeah, I agree, Quills, on that turn. Okada comes out. I don't hate Okada's new music. I saw a lot of people like, oh, I hate this new song. I think people are just used to the old one. And listen, I'm the captain of this. I never like someone's new theme right away. It's got to warm up to me. Like I got to go to the gym and like listen to it before I'm like, all right, I can rock with this now. I like Okada's theme though. Like instantly, I was like, oh, this is cool. Do I like it better than the old one? I don't think so, but I don't hate the theme.
It sounds like a good theme to me. Honestly, sometimes themes don't really catch my ear at times, so I don't really pay attention to it all the time. But if something does, then I'll listen to it. But I'm indifferent with it. I don't really care. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the greatest either. But
yeah,
show me what you do in the ring. That's what I care about.
Look at this guy. Look at him. AEW purist.
Only true AEW purist would say that.
Okada does what he always does, man. Starts off slow. He gets things rocking though. I don't even know where to get into this at, man. The story of this match was Swerve and his knee.
Yes.
His knee was a constant problem on even stuff that he normally does, where he does like the handstand flip to the floor, knee gave out. He went to hit some moves, knee was given out. We even got to the point where they did multiple clotheslines. There was like a tombstone to the floor. Swerve is doing the wrist control, then he's hitting the multiple clotheslines on Okada. And then he hit a house call with the wrist control. They knew what they were doing. Yeah. He ducked multiple of them as well, and his knee was given out. They went tit for tat on signatures, bro. The drop kicks. Okada, best drop kick in the business. Bro, don't mess with me, man. One of the best. Kevin Knight's up there too now. Like, I don't know, Derek.
Yeah, Kevin Knight is up there with the drop kick. That's very plush. I like it.
Yeah. Swerve kicked out of a bunch of stuff at 2.5. He looked like he wasn't missing a beat. And eventually he does miss I shouldn't say he was missing a beat and then this, but he misses the house call kick once, and he missed it again, and his knee gave out. That leads to the Rainmaker. Down goes Swerve. Okada gets the win immediately after the match. Like, there was no interference. Nana wasn't there. Don Callis gets to be on commentary. I don't get why. Stomps him out. They bring him to the ring post, and he puts Swerve's bad leg in between the steps, grabs a chair, takes Swerve out. He beats the crap out of Swerve's knee, and he's out. Don Callis comes out there, and Derek, wouldn't you know it, we get a return. Nana's in there just like, he came out with a pipe. He's like, shoo, get out of here, both of you guys. And They ran like cowards. And then who shows up behind Nana when he's checking on Swerve? Your boy, Derek Wardlow. Wardlow's back. How'd you feel about seeing him? Honestly.
I mean, it's nice to see him back, but you know me, bro. I wasn't really a big Wardlow fan. He was okay. He was okay to me. Although I don't understand I was trying to figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out. I don't understand why he would come out in this instant.
Well, I think we figured it out afterwards. So he beats up all of the security and Nana. Nana got it bad. And he looked and smiled at Swerve when he did it. Like, he did this on purpose, and he wanted him to know that he did it. Then security's trying to take him away, and he beat them up too while smiling at Swerve again. And Swerve's in pain, and he can't move. Then Don Callis is sitting at the top of the ramp with Okada, and they watch this, like right in the middle. And Wardlow walks up and he shakes his hand like, yes, that's my guy. So Don Callis family is getting huge, bro.
It really is.
They got the TNT Championship, the G1 Climax winner. They've got Kazuchika Okada, the unified champion. They got a lot of good things happening over there for them. So this family is huge. There's like the A team, Don Callis family, then the B team. So they're out here and they're doing their thing. But I do want to point this out, Derek. After their little family reunion, like Hechicero and all of them come out and they welcome him to the family, we hear the music of Konosuke Takeshita, basically letting you know I'm that boy around here. So I don't know why you guys think you're all taking my spot. And even him and Wardlow had a little face-off. Him and Okada have had face-offs. We talked about next big baby faces. I think Konosuke might be up there as well once it's time, once he makes that turn.
Yeah, because you know what? Now that I think about it, as you're explaining it, it sounds like that he's not liking the direction that the crew is going. I feel like he's like, all right, this was solid in the beginning. Now it seems like we're starting to get off track now.
Deanna says she doesn't like Dom, but she thinks it's a good move for Wardlow. Matt says they might get the ROH World title on Friday, too, because Hechicero is challenging Bandito for the title on Ring of Honor. That's another pay-per-view.
Let's get it.
I thought Wardlow was going to show up in not anymore, eh? Who's taking the title off Okada? I want it to be Takeshita. I think that's the move, Quills. I really do.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of dissension inside the faction for them.
Yeah, and I think Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher are going to be the ones that get elevated from this. Yeah. And I think you keep Fletcher a heel and Takeshita's your babyface because he has good matches all the time, and you need the babyface side to get beefed up a little bit, if I can use that. Let's get into this next one, man. We had timeless Toni Storm.
Toni.
Versus Athena, the longest reigning, greatest forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion. She's going to have to defend that title soon as well against Mina Shirakawa. More on that in a second. We got a great video package showing everything that went on with the feud. Oh, no, they actually reminded you of stuff. Storm hits a fisherman suplex for a 2 count. Athena tries to get back on offense. Toni is able to get back on it using the Tiger Driver, but only gets a 2 count. Toni then goes for an apron pile driver, and then that little intern here for Athena. I don't know why I'm using intern like it's a bad word. That little idiot. I don't know what we can say here. What can we say for Billy Starks? That little jerk. Billy Starks tries to interfere. She grabs the apron, and then she's going to. She interferes. It leaves Timeless Toni Storm open. Athena hits the O-face, but it's only on the rope, and then she's hanging outside the ring, and Billy Starks goes to get a chair. Like, I'm going to get you back for hitting me earlier in the match.
Right.
Nope. Mina Shirakawa shows up and chases her off. And Athena's left all alone, and she's like, you know what? We got to do this right. She goes up again. She's going for the O-face, and it gets reversed into the cross-face chicken wing. Bob Backlund would be proud.
Yes.
Down she goes. Timeless Toni Storm has her. Athena has nowhere to go but to tap out. That contract has been executed from Allin Texas. It's gone. She did not successfully cash in. Crazy.
Yeah. You know, it's nice to see Athena on a big stage again. Not to say that Ring of Honor is not a big stage, because I think it is. But seeing her on a big main stage again is nice to see. Because Athena's really good. She is very good. And you have to appreciate what you have before they disappear on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent points being made in the chat here. Love it. Billy the Menace Starks. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Menace. Tired of that, Billy. You cut it out. But yeah, Timeless Toni Storm gets the win, man. And I am interested to see who her next feud's going to be with.
Yeah. Heading
into All Out. We move on to the World Championship match. We had Hangman Adam Page versus MJF. This one's got a lot here. I hated what they did last week on the show with this, making it the title could change hands on DQ count out, and MJF got his contract back, even though he executed the contract. Get rid of this. Get rid of the contracts and be yourselves.
Right.
I don't like this little cash-in stuff. I know some people are like, oh, this is great. Nah, forget that. It's whack, in my opinion.
It is.
Go and just tell them that you have a guaranteed title shot at some point during the year, and we will execute it, blah, blah, blah. That's it. That's all you have to do. You have a match. You're not guaranteed to do it whenever you want. None of this stuff. You have a match. Because this is where the best wrestle, right? Not cash in things. So,
right.
Or execute things. Let them wrestle for it. I digress. Early action spills onto the floor. You think Hangman might use a chair. This is why I don't like this stipulation where you do like, yeah, you can lose the belt by DQ and all that, because that's all you're going to focus on. I know you're going to get the spot where they spit on someone. Hit me, come on, you know you want to. Whack. At one point, people were going through tables. MJF introduced like the timekeeper table. Hangman hits a dead eye through it. Dude. Tombstone pile driver through the edge of the table that was already broken. MJF is a wild boy for that.
He is.
Hangman gets a little blood on him where it gets into his hair. MJF comes up bleeding. Like he ran that thing coast to coast. I was like, what are we doing here, bro? MJF came up bleeding. The fans started chanting, you deserve it, bro. What are we doing, man?
Oh, come on. You guys got to be a little bit more generous.
Yeah.
And forgiving.
Yeah. What up, clown? Appreciate you, man. Yeah. So after that happens, man, where are we? They both start trading fists back and forth. Deadeye again, 2 count. They had Bryce Remsburg tired, bro.
Yes.
Bryce counted so many 1 and 2 counts on the trades, man. It got crazy, man.
It did. Bryce, my man, you know we always talk about this all the time. That damn hip has to be protected, bro.
Yo, Bryce ends up eating a ref bump here. MJF gets him involved in it. He's down. MJF hits a low blow. They get into it some more. He hits the heat seeker. He pins him, and Bryce is out of position. He counts 3, but he didn't call for the bell. Hangman's foot's on the rope. Now, I don't know if they're going to play off like Bryce saw it, because we've seen it before where he's counted 3 and he's like, nope, not the call yet. Not ringing the bell because I saw something. Great, fine. So he doesn't call for it, and MJF thought he had it won, and MJF's going to take the foot off when Mark Briscoe's music hits. He looks at Briscoe. Briscoe's coming out there barking. He's like, yeah, that's right. I'm going to beat your ass when I see you. I love it. I think we're going to get a match between them as well, like coming out. But he's doing all that barking, and then MJF is like, nah, forget that. I got to go take the foot off the rope. He goes to do the same thing he did to Briscoe, take the foot off the rope, and Bryce says, nope, I see it. It's on the it's still on the rope. Good try, buddy. And it leads to a bunch of mess. MJF then uses the contract. Hangman kicks out at 2.9. Then I don't even know what happened. What happened here? He hit a low blow, used the contract. MJF then gets hit in the face with the contract. Deadeye. Hangman hits the buckshot. Game over when he tried to use another ring. It was insane, this whole match. Every gimmick in the book was used. And I thought it was like one of the best matches of the night still.
It was. Those two together, money every single time. I don't care what anybody says. That's money every single time.
Yeah, people are saying good title match, a bit overbooked in the end. I can see why people say that though. Like, I'm not even gonna like hold you guys on that. Like on the ref bumps and everything, they did a lot of gimmicks in this one to go back to this match. And like I said, now we still have that contract looming. So now anytime Hangman's down, someone's gonna be like, why don't you cash in? Or if that's not a thing, why don't you go cash in now? He's injured. So it's going to lead to some problems, I think.
Right.
But good world title match. I'm not going to hold anything against it. Really, 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 really well done. After that, Derek, before we get to the main event, man, we find out Dynamite and Collision are going to be back before the year ends. December 13th, they're going to be in Cardiff, Wales, and they're going to be in Manchester, England for Dynamite December 17th. I don't know when tickets go on sale, but be out there, get them, enjoy, man. Yes. I hope you guys – I loved the crowd tonight. I thought they were on fire, and it made it just feel like a re-energized, refreshing show.
Oh, yeah, the crowd was on point. The crowd was – they were 100% embedded into what was happening, and that's what you want from your crowd. You want them to be engulfed in the madness that's happening.
Now, before we get to the main event, Bryan Danielson excuses himself there because he's a respectable broadcast journalist, and he says, you know what?
I have too many personal issues.
I'm biased, so I'm going to leave on this one. And he showed respect. And now they then do the announcement of the lights are going to go out. And they do the little gimmick, the lights go out. And we first start off with Darby comes out. We get Tanahashi coming out. Go Ace. This will be his last Forbidden Door because he's going to retire at Wrestle Kingdom this year. So if you want to see Tanahashi wrestle, I suggest you go do it. Yes. Hiroshi Tanahashi is a legend, no matter what anyone says in this business. Much love to him. And then we get a special video package for Will Ospreay, narrated by Alex Windsor, as I think D-Rich had pointed that out earlier. And then we get the Young Bucks coming out. They come out, no streamers, they start off with their music at first, and then it gets all cut off. And then they start coming out to Bop by Hanson. If you don't know, TRL special. Carson Daly could have been out there for it. We just got the Bop. They were out there. That was a Teen Bop hit from the 90s, if you didn't know.
They did, and let's just not forget, they just got paid for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hanson definitely
got paid for that.
So, yeah, TK paid for that Hanson. Yeah, he did. He did. They came out there. Here come the Death Riders. I thought the Death Riders entrance was really cool, too.
Oh, you know what? I didn't really think about it. I watched it, and I seen it, but I didn't really think about it. You know what? That would have been awesome. I mean, it was awesome here, but it would have been awesome for a pay-per-view during Halloween.
Yeah.
That would have been super dope.
Derek knows I always equate to like Freddy Krueger, like all the lights are dark, and then what happens is you'll see Moxley walk in and he had Yuta behind him. Then Marina came next to Yuta. I don't know how that happened. And then you see Gabe Kidd come from under the bleachers and it was dark. It looked really cool, though, like a horror film. And then he's like walking on his hands. Then Claudio's behind something else where it's dark and he comes from the shadows. And it's like, oh, the whole Death Riders crew is here.
Yes. With
the Bucks. And the steel cage for this match is on the floor. It's not a normal cage, but they want people to be able to jump off the cage, so there's no top on it. Right. But the cage is on the floor surrounding the ring. Interesting. I like what they did here with this. Unbelievable. So Will Ospreay catches Gabe Kidd first with the Sasuke special, Derek. I just wrote notes on like what all these little things are, man. Golden Lovers and the Young Bucks go at it. That's Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks. Darby and Moxley are handcuffed to each other. I don't know how this happened, but they're just beating the crap out of each other because that's who the beef is. Another all-out match I'm predicting we'll get to see.
Yep.
Young Bucks go underneath the ring, Derek, and they pull out the bag. Stop me at any time if you have something to say.
No. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
They go to the ring. They told them earlier we want tax and all that stuff. Remember what I said in 0 Hour? They go to dump the bag, bro, and it's gummy bears.
Gummies!
Yo, Tanahashi bulldogged Nick Jackson mad hard, and he did like a handstand. That was hilarious. And instead of using like thumbtacks to like, they always throw the thumbtacks in the guy's mouth and super kick him or whatever.
Kenny dumped those.
Yo, why did this brother? What up, Juke? Why did this brother put the gummy bears in his mouth? Like, eat a cavity. Super kick. Like they were going in, bro. Oh. I laughed at that. Like it was just a good, funny part of the match. People are bleeding at this point. Claudio puts an end to all that. Yo, he stomped the hell out of people, bro. Like double foot stomp. Claudio was the serious one in this match. Like, cut it out.
Yes. He was the one that was getting that business. He was giving that business.
Derek, your boy Darby got power bombed onto the ladder. I'll let Derek saw this before I did.
Oh my God. So Darby, you are my guy. You are my guy. I'm gonna need you to stop trying to predict this death wish for yourself, bro. Like, dude, when you see him get power bombed through this ladder, well, not through the ladder, but on top of the ladder, it is devastating. So much pain. You can't even amount how much pain. You can't even. I'm speechless at this point because, dude, you don't take a power bomb like that and then all of a sudden you get up and your whole side of your face is bleeding from your ear. Like, dude, what happened?
Something got cut on Darby and it was bad because he was bleeding a lot. Like it was all over the ring from him.
Very, very bad.
Will's bleeding, I think, at some points in the match. I'm trying to think, were there any heels bleeding? Eventually, others will bleed, but
I think
Moxley was. I know
Moxley started to bleed when
he got. Well, we're not even at that part yet, where he got knocked into that table. Yeah. Darby's ears bleeding. Ospreay's bleeding. Gabe Kidd delivers a pile driver to Ospreay's bad neck. Claudio launches Darby, bro, into the side of the cage where he almost hit the top of the cage. Claudio is one of the strongest MFers you will ever meet, bro. He will do snatches with 200 pounds straight up in the air. So Darby, I don't know how much he weighs soaking wet, but he launched this dude, bro, almost into the crowd. Like,
let's see, because Darby's got to have some kind of weight to him.
Nah, I don't know, bro. I mean, he's muscular. He gets in the ring and he can do the stuff, but dude, wow.
Let's see.
T-Ferg said, crazy match. Darby's one of my favorite AEW originals. I worry about his body holding up for the long haul.
Yeah. 174.
Yeah, he got launched, bro. And yeah, how much to be thrown into the cage or the fork in the ear? I don't know which one was worse, man. The ear one made the fork in the ear made us cringe. We were like,
yeah, and honestly, like seeing Moxley go at it the way that he was, I'm like, dude, you might rip that off. Like, relax.
Deanna said 175 soaking wet with rocks. Listen, I ain't been 175 since elementary school, probably. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Do your thing, man.
Nah, dude, getting down to that weight again, bro. You like,
bro, I'll have to run drills every day like basketball again. 180, bro. When I was playing basketball, like never. I don't know if I'll ever get that low again. Like, there's no way.
No, yeah. I can't see myself getting that.
Not without an illness or something taking me out. Like, there's no way. If I'm that little, then something's wrong with me.
Right.
Ospreay sends Moxley to a barbed wire table. Dude, Moxley's bleeding on his back and his forehead. He's getting bloody now. Golden Lovers are hitting double snapdragons. Will Ospreay ping pong, like it was super kicked. It was the same spot with him and Swerve from Allin, Texas. Like boom, bam, boom, over here, bam, hidden blade, sit down, tired of your crap.
Yeah,
it was just Matt Jackson gets a Doomsday, hidden blade, one wing angel, and then Tanahashi. They could have went for the pin. They were like, no, you go up there and end this match. And Tanahashi goes up. took his time. Derek's like, oh, please.
But listen, I saw that left foot going like,
yeah. And we didn't talk about the one spot. He hits the high fly flow. The baby faces win. Remember when Tanahashi was going up the ladder? They all stopped him. Tanahashi's about to do something crazy. They're like, Tana, get down, bro.
No.
Get down here, bro.
Come on. Get back down.
Come here, player. That was one of the funniest parts. But I'm glad they let Tanahashi get the win in his last big match here in England, man.
Yeah, he deserved that. And just speaking of a novice, for seeing Tanahashi, he deserves it. I'm not stupid. I can see how much love this guy gets. Obviously, he's that boy. So
yeah, dude, did I skip over the? Oh yeah, I did, bro. Yuta fell off the cage as well. Went through the Japanese announce table. Despy was the only one there. Excalibur saved the young lady who was commentating with him. He's like, please come here.
Yes.
You are in a bad spot, and Yuta's going to land right in your lap.
Right.
Despy just stayed there. Yeah. Like, crazy.
Like, come on over.
He fell off the top of the cage, and then Darby and Gabe Kidd hit him with the funniest low blow ever. He was just like, yeah, sit down. And then they go up there and they went crashing through a set of tables together. It looked like the safest landing you could possibly have since like Matt Hardy and Bubba Ray went through the tables like that.
Yes.
Fantastic, man.
Yes.
Chris, that review's probably going to be tomorrow, my friend, on Clash of the Podcast, brother. But if you've been doing stuff too, man, let me know, man. I got to check out your stuff. I haven't seen anything in a minute, but I know you guys said you were taking a pause. Dude, I don't know what else to say here, man.
Pure chaos.
Pure chaos is the best thing. Will Ospreay gets into the ring and he's getting love from the fans, and the heels find a way to get themselves back into the cage, bro. They attack Will Ospreay after you thought the show was over. They were like, no. They locked the cage door, and I saw some people, man, maybe if they would have had a top on the cage, and I'm like, dude, listen, I know people could have climbed over. They did try to have Yuta and Marina there so that they could like swat him away. Like, yeah, try and climb up if you want to. You're going to get your fingers crushed.
Right.
So I understood what they were trying to do. Like I said, I get some of the complaints. Some of it, I'm like, it's wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
I got it. All right. So they're in there. How many, what do you hit? 5 Death Riders?
Yes.
And then they Pillmanized his neck again with the chair. Moxley made sure to do it this time.
Yes.
And down goes Will, he's cooked, and here come the ops. And what they did was smart. They had to raise up the cage for them to get in, and Moxley and them were ready near the exit to go through the crowd after that happened. So they do the cowardly attack. Ospreay's been written off. Swerve might be out, and now we're wondering who is going to jump up and help and stand beside Hangman. Is Kenny ready to be back? He was out injured. Is Kota ready to be back? They're going to need some help with on the babyface side of things. How do we get there? And like you said, elevate Bandito and Brody King possibly.
You're going to have to. With them being out for a while, somebody's got to step up. And those two are like fan favorites right now, like huge fan favorites. So that might be the play right here.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Eddie Kingston, I hope he comes back soon too, man. When Eddie's ready, he's gonna have that get right, man.
Yes.
Tonight was not a good night for us folks, except that Mercedes Monet. The rest of us took L's. Yeah, come on now, Quills. Cut it out. Her Syndicate had to lose them daggone belts.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think of other matches here. It was fine. Athena losing Athena is going to defend the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, and I think she's going to be successful again. It'll be fine. Delayed Grass, what's good, man? Appreciate you, family. We just wrapped this up, man. Derek, we didn't talk about a grade for this show. How are you feeling for this one, man? Like, we've given out a lot of good grades for these shows lately, man. I don't know where we stand with this, because did we give All In Texas an A+? Were we like A? Or no, we said A, I think, right?
I think we said A.
And I think we were at the same for Double or Nothing. So here we are at this show.
I'm gonna say
I'll go A- for this show.
Yeah.
See, Hurt Syndicate lost. Bollocks. You got to blame your boys, Ricochet and the homies, man. They got him.
Right.
They got him.
I'm gonna go to A-. Yeah.
A-, because I think B+ will make it sound like it wasn't. It was good, but it was, it was all right. But
I think a B+ would do a disservice, because it sounds like a B+ would be like, it was good, but there were a lot of hiccups in there.
I wouldn't even say a lot of hiccups because there were hiccups in the show. That's why I say A- is fair. Like things I could get over, but I wish we would have did this instead, or minor things. And like I said, wrestling fans are going to complain. I'm not Dave Meltzer. I don't care. It's an opinion. None of this matters. And even if it's Gabe, it's an opinion.
Yeah,
like that's what all this comes down to, man. The Young Bucks lost their EVP titles to two guys who still ended up being out for a while. Yeah, I blame Nelson. Yo, chill. Forbidden Door, 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's why I think A- is the perfect spot for it.
I agree with that.
I think so. You guys let us know how you're feeling down below. Tomorrow on Clash, me and Hubs will be back. I think it's titled like International Pro Wrestling, something like that, Global Pro Wrestling. We're going to get into Hubs' thoughts on Forbidden Door. We're also going to get into NXT Heatwave and predictions for Clash in Paris. I don't know. I didn't watch SmackDown. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys, but we'll be all caught up. I'll have to see what the streets are saying, what's going on with things, and we're going to talk about a lot of that. Don't forget, Death Before Dishonor is coming up on Friday. You guys can definitely still go and check that out. Main event's going to be Bandito versus Hechicero for the, I'm assuming this is the main event, for the World Championship. It could end up being Athena and Mina Shirakawa for the ROH Women's title. We also have Lee Moriarty taking on Exula, and they have added a new match, QT Marshall versus Paul Walter Hauser in a fight without honor. That should be fun.
Yeah,
should be fun. So if you guys are rocking with it, man, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me and my boy Derek. Yeah, steak, egg, and cheese. Yeah, got to make it happen, man.
Nah.
T-Ferg said B+, good show. AEW rarely misses when it comes to PPVs. Hey, 8 out of 10 PPV. That's Tony. Yo, chill. You guys are wild. Love this group. Love this chat, man. Hit the like for me. Share this for me. Leave a 5-star review off if you're an audio listener. Me and Derek are out for this episode, and we will catch you all on the next one.